Welcome to our tutorial. This video will demonstrate how we can edit areas of interest that we create or that have previously been created or imported in SaVoir. Let's begin. The areas of interest are shown on the Areas of Interest pane here at the top left next to the Satellites pane. If we open the pane up, we already have one defined area here called My Italy. If we click on it, this area will appear on the map of the Earth, as you can see. I'm just going to zoom in. We could then define new areas by going on the Area of Interest tab here and selecting any of the tools to work with. I am now choosing a rectangle to create a new area, which I will place here. And then I'm going to select a circle to create yet another area, which I will position here. As you can see, it will then ask us to name the area every time, which we can choose to do so by giving it a specific name, as I had done for My Italy, or by just clicking on OK. It will then be recorded here in the Areas of Interest tree using the coordinates. We can then decide to edit any area by simply right-clicking when positioned over the area on the map and selecting any of the editing features. I am now going to select a new color, for example. As you can see, I can then use the resize feature, as in the case of the rectangle, which will allow me to make the area either bigger or smaller, as you can see here. In the case of polygons, I can proceed, when choosing the resize, to make very accurate repositionings and resizings to follow a given coastline, for example. And I could also create new points by simply positioning the mouse in a segment between two existing points, as you can see, and then clicking, dragging, and releasing. I could also delete points by positioning the mouse on any given point on the polygon and then right-clicking, and it will be deleted, as you can see. Besides being able to resize any given area, I have another very important feature, which is the pan one. And this feature allows us to move an entire area of interest, as I am doing now in the case of the circle, for example, and positioning it elsewhere. In the case of the polygon, I could also choose the rotate feature, which would allow me to move the area to fit more precisely elsewhere, as you can see. The various areas that we are working with are always shown here on the Areas pane, and we could decide to delete them either from the pane directly or from the area on the map by simply choosing the delete option, at which point they would be removed for good, both on the map of the Earth and on the Areas of Interest tree, whilst by simply unclicking, they will no longer be visible on the map of the Earth, but when we click on it once more, it will then be reactivated for us to work with once again. So that is all for the various editing features. Thank you for your attention.